Hi guys, Pepper Brown here once again, and this video is goes out to a lot of students who have been taking lessons from me online or signed up for lessons online. And the way the lessons work is that you are provided with a bunch of materials, like scales and arpeggios, chords, everything, and there's videos on how to do all that stuff, and I want you to watch them, and then I want you to try the exercises and try the scales, and then in order for me to be able to see how you guys are doing and make my suggestions and show you how to do the correct technique, you need to be able to show me how you're doing it. So that means you need to make a video of yourself, webcam. If you don't have a webcam, camcorder. If you don't have a camcorder, a cell phone even, or borrow a camcorder, or even borrow a cell phone from one of your friends and record a video of you doing that, okay? So what we do is we start out with just basic stuff. What I want you guys to do is when you take lessons online, you have to make a videotape of yourself, or a video recording, I should say. We don't use tape anymore, do we? Video recording of yourself doing exercises. And so we always start with picking. So I want you guys to start by just doing picking exercises. I want to see how you pick. So like this. Just that. I want to see you do it for at least 30 seconds, doing it on all the strings. So you make a videotape yourself picking, okay? Then you take a chord like E7 sus4, and you go through some of the picking exercises, all downstrokes. All upstrokes. And then down, up, down, up, down, up. Two notes per string. And so on for the picking exercises. Then I want you to do some of the hybrid stuff. Take a D chord and do your hybrid picking. Do pick 2, 3, 4 like this on a D chord. So many guys try it like this. They brush across, and I have to correct them all the time. So I want to make sure that you're not doing it that way. You want to grab with your fingers like this. And if this is a boring exercise for you, change the chord around. Okay, so you're going to make a video recording of yourself doing the picking exercises and the hybrid picking as well. Okay, then the left hand. So many people take lessons from me, and they send me videos of them jamming with a band, or them playing somewhere with a band, and want me to critique it. No, I don't critique bands, and I can't critique your technique by showing me a video of you jamming with some band where your back is turned to me, or there's not enough lighting in the room to even see your hands. All these things, you got to up your level of professionalism when you're sending videos to me to take lessons, because I need to see your hands, and they got to be in, you got to frame it up in the video. They can't be out here like this, you can't be showing me videos playing a scale. Don't do that. You frame it up. Be professional about it. Frame it up in the center, and you look at them yourself before you send them to me. Okay. All right. So some of you think this is very, very basic stuff, but a lot of guys don't have any experience or clue how to do this. So I'm making this video just to show you. Here's what we need to do. I work on guys' technique, timing, scales, and theory. That's all I do. That's what I've been doing for 35 years. Okay. So I can help you with all that. I really don't critique bands, and I don't critique songs. Why? Because people will get their feelings hurt. Because I think everybody pretty much sucks all the time. and you send me a video, you guys, this is my new song, check it out. Stop right there. To me it sucks. It sounds like shit. Don't even bother. It's a waste of time to even try, because I think that kind of playing is just useless and worthless. Okay, so don't even bother with that shit. If you want to get good, if you want to learn how to solo, that means you got to have good technique. And I work with guys' technique and their timing, which everybody seems to lack. So that's what I do. And if you guys don't like it, go pound sand, tough shit. This is how I teach. This is how I've been doing it for 35 years. Okay? There's a million other guys out there who will take your money and just go, oh, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Wow. Just keep those checks coming in, and we'll really, I'm so excited. Maybe we can feature you in a recital. That's all bullshit to me, Guys that are really serious are really serious, Dick Grove had a great saying, was aside from "you suck," let's face it, you suck, what are you going to do about it? That was his favorite saying. He said, the greater the commitment you make to yourself, the greater you will improve. And what does that mean? That means when you sit down and work on this stuff, do you really work on it? Do you really work and work and work and work for like an hour, 2 hours, way into all hours of the morning, That's what a lot of really pro guys do, They work on stuff incessantly, And it really takes a really strong commitment to not get distracted by your cell phone, your video games, TV, the internet, people calling you on the phone. All these distractions all around you take away from your concentration time on the instrument. So you really got to make a greater commitment to yourself to improve. That's what Dick Grove said, okay? So you make a greater commitment to yourself. So when you make videos, all I want to see is your technique and your timing. I don't care about your songs that you wrote because they suck. And I don't care about your band because it sucks. And I don't even want to see it. I really don't. If you have a DVD of Keith Jarrett playing the piano, I'll watch that because he doesn't suck. If you have a video of Alan Holdsworth playing guitar, I'll watch that. Holdsworth doesn't suck. So that's the level I'm talking about. Everything below that, forget it. I'm not even interested. Unless it's McLaughlin, Holdsworth, Jarrett, Jan Gabarek, Ralph Towner, any of the great musicians, I could care less about it, really. I really could. If it's some bar band playing, I want you to critique my band. I don't want to. Well, why not? Because I'm just going to tell you what you already should know, and that's you guys suck. Your musicianship is horrible. You guys are like infant-level beginners, pathetically weak on your instruments, and you have 10 years to go before you can even consider yourselves intermediates. So that's how I feel about 90% of all these bands that are out there. I don't even go to bars to watch bands anymore because I just leave. But that's me, okay? People don't like the way I teach because I don't hold their hand and say, oh, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. No, I sit there and go, no, dude, you're blowing it. You're fucking up. You're watching too much TV. You're playing too many video games. Snap the fuck out of it and get with the program, man. Start practicing your ass off, man. Start practicing your ass off, man. Come on. What is wrong with you people, man? If you want to get good, you got to practice your fucking ass off. There is no other way. All these courses that say, oh, learn how to master the guitar in 3 weeks, Fuck that. These guys are full of shit, and you know it, and I know it. I don't need to tell you, but I'm here to reiterate, because you guys are always wanting, this incredible hand-holding advice to just, oh, what should I do? What should I do? God damn it, just all those shits up there on my YouTube page, on my website, daily practice routine. Everything's all up there. I could stop making videos today, and all that stuff would be there up there forever if you guys just pay attention, start working it. You got to work on basic stuff. There's 7 modules to the daily practice system. Got to work in each one to get good. Picking exercises. You got to work on your picking every day, every day, every day. Take it with a chord. Okay, you got to work on all those exercises. Then your left hand. Let's do the chromatic form. This is what I want to see. When you guys send me a videotape of me critiquing your playing, This is what I want to see. Write this down. This is it. I don't want to see your band. I don't want to see your songs. You know, forget it. I want to see you doing the exercises and the scales and the chords. Okay, here, the chromatic form. I want you to do the form. Thumb behind the neck, behind the middle finger. Play with the tips. We go through this stuff. The chromatic form, we do it on all 6 strings. Right? Are you with me? So that's the chromatic form. It's by doing these exercises I can see how good your technique is and what you need to work on. And I can give you tons of advice as far as doing that goes. Now, I know I'm going to get inundated with a whole ton of guys sending me videos of their playing and want me to critique their stuff. But really, I only work on the guys that have subscribed monthly, you know, and if I have time after that, I'll take a look at some public ones, but that's the way it goes. Okay, next one, the chromatic scale. You got to do the chromatic scale. I want to see the chromatic scale like this. Both directions. See, I fucked it up. Both directions. All the strings. This is what I want to see, man. I want to see you guys do a chromatic scale on all the strings. Are we done? No, because then you want to do it on the next. Go backtrack. There, are we done? Well, you can be done if you're that weak. But I practice these, I just keep going. I keep fucking that up. You get the point? This is what it's like to practice. You just keep going, you know, over and over. Okay, that's only 2, right? 2 reps across and back. You know, I mean, if you practice, you know, you got to go for like 10, 20, 30 reps across if you want to get some workout going. All right, the chromatic scale. Okay, then the chromatic shifting pattern. I want to do this. Okay, that's just one rep, okay? You know, you got to do a few of those. Okay, what was that exercise? Chromatic shifting pattern. Go up 4, shift up 1, go down 4. Shift up 1 again, go up 4, shift again, down 4. Shift again, up 4, shift again, down. Okay, that's a chromatic shifting pattern. After the chromatic shifting pattern, we do the chromatic movement pattern with permutation 1, 2, 3, 4 only. So we're just going to go just one foot at a time. On all the strings. Okay, we keep going with that. Okay, now that's the chromatic scale, chromatic shifting pattern, chromatic movement pattern. Next, we do the chromatic across the strings, starting on the 5th fret. Okay, then the chromatic across, 5 notes per string, starting on the 5th fret. Index finger shift. Back down, index finger shift. And then you could do it with the 4th finger shift. Back down, the same thing, 4th finger shift. And then you could actually force yourself to do it with more of a legato. Keep the fingers on the string and only lift the ones off that you need. Again, I got them all pinned down and lift up the index to put on the next string. Shift it. Now lift up the middle finger. Now lift up the 3rd finger. Now lift up the pinky. So they're all pinned down still. See, this gives you true control over your fingers. So it's like this. Watch this. We're going to do it again. See, they're all pinned down. Okay, so that's chromatic shifting the 1st finger, shifting the pinky. Now the next one is shifting the 1st and pinky to 6 notes per string. And then back down. Okay, then the next one, we go from chromatic to whole tone scale. So we go up the whole tone scale. Whole tone across. Whole tone 2 and 4. Okay, then after whole tone we do diminished. Okay, then we do diminished across. Okay. Okay, so chromatic, whole tone, and diminished. Nobody can do those and send me a video of them playing those three simple scales. It took me 2 minutes to do. That's a daily practice of stuff you got to do every day. Picking, then do the chromatic form, then do the chromatic scale, chromatic shifting pattern, chromatic movement pattern, chromatic scales, up the string, down the string, across shift the index, across shift the 4th, then 6 notes per string, then do the whole tone scale, then do the diminished scale. Then after that, what we want to do is we want to do the 5 position system, the major scale, G, play the chord, the scale, arpeggio, position 2, chord, scale, arpeggio, position 3, chord, scale, arpeggio. Position 4, chord, scale, arpeggio. Okay, position 5, chord, scale, arpeggio. Okay, and then position 1 again up here. Arpeggio. Okay, so there's the basics, okay? People, I want you to just, like, if you're making a video, to show me, be able to do that. Be able to do picking exercises, chromatic scales, whole tone scales, diminished scales, and major scales in 5 positions, and the 5 position major arpeggios. If you're more skillful, then you can do the major 7 and major 6 arpeggios. Here's a major arpeggio and a major 7. Here's a major arpeggio, major 7. Here's a major arpeggio, major 7. Major arpeggio, major 7 arpeggio. Here's a major chord, major arpeggio, major 7. Okay, so just be able to do those. And if you don't know how to do those, download all the PDFs off my website. Start working on them. Work on them every night until you get them down, you know. Because that, to me, is like real entry-level, low-level stuff to be able to just do that. And a lot of guys can't do that. A lot of guys are just incapable of playing a chromatic scale properly. They're incapable of playing a major scale properly. And what that means is you got to dig in and get these scales down. There's no other way. All these guys want to play lead, they want to solo without knowing any scales. It doesn't work that way. I'm sorry to say. You really got to dig in hard and work on scales a lot and arpeggios a lot. Now, there's all kinds of arpeggios that are like regular arpeggios, directional, or sweep arpeggios. That's a huge subject, and there's a lot of really good guys on that. But I stick to the basics of the scales and arpeggios, okay? So if you know the major scales, that's good. Then after the major scales, start with, then do the minor scales. Can you do a major? And then melodic minor, right? You want to go. Okay, do you know a melodic minor? Okay, and then the arpeggio. Okay, position 2 major. Position 2 melodic minor. Yeah, that's maybe a new scale for you. Okay, position 3 major. Position 3 melodic minor. I have a feeling I'm testing a lot of guys' knowledge right now that people don't know these melodic minors, and these are basics. This is just basic shit, man. Melodic minor, okay. Major. Melodic minor. How many of you guys know that? You probably don't. So you got to go back in and download those files and work on them, practice them, and get them down. Simple as that, you know? All right, next one, position 5, major. So melodic minor. Okay, so you got a melodic minor. Then what's after melodic minor? Harmonic minor, right? So you got, here's melodic minor. So harmonic minor's got a flat 6. Okay, position 2 major. Position 2 melodic minor. Now position 2 harmonic minor. You with me there? Okay. Position 3 major. Position 3 melodic minor. And position 3 harmonic minor. Okay, position 4 major. Position 4 melodic minor. And then harmonic minor. And position 5 major. Melodic minor. Harmonic minor. So those are some basic scales of major, melodic minor, harmonic minor. You guys got to know this shit. It's real simple stuff. And from there, then you can get into all kinds of natural minor scales. And there's more exotic minor scales than that, but there's plenty of work to do in melodic and harmonic minor. Now, harmonic minor is used all the time in metal as the 5th mode. If you go to the 5th note of the harmonic minor scale and play it from there, like if you're in A harmonic minor, and we go to the 5th note, that's considered the 5th mode of the harmonic minor scale. So A harmonic minor scale over E gives you that what Yngwie calls Phrygian, but he's not quite so correct on that. As maybe Phrygian major would be a better word to use. But it's an A harmonic minor starting from the 5th mode. So until you guys know all this stuff, all that neoclassical shredding is going to remain a mystery to you guys. And I'm just here to tell you, when you want to do these videos, you want to send them to me and get critique, you got to know some just real basic stuff, man. Picking, hybrid technique, chromatic form, chromatic scales, chromatic shifting pattern, chromatic movement pattern, all the chromatic scales, whole tone across, whole tone 2 and 4, diminished across, then major, 5 positions, arpeggios, major 7, melodic minor, 5 positions, minor arpeggios, harmonic minor, 5 positions, arpeggios. That's like the basic stuff that you could practice for like at least 2-3 years straight without really needing to go on to more higher level stuff, because that really will dial in everything for you. But anyway, when you guys are wanting me to critique your technique, I got to see that stuff. I don't want to see your band. I don't want to see your songs. I don't want to see all that. I want to see you play the scales and the chords and the arpeggios. Okay, so I hope this helps. I know I'm a hard ass to a lot of people, but some people need that. Some people like that. That's just the way I do it. If you guys knew who my teachers were, like the worst one was Joe DiOrio. He was worse than anybody. He would insult you. Not that I don't, but it just means that's just a term of endearment as far as I'm concerned. Okay, you guys. So Pepper Brown over and out. Oh, one other thing. All my old videos say go ahead and email me with questions. I'm getting too inundated with all that, so I can't really answer them. So send it to the forums on my website. That way lots of my advanced students, and I have teachers that I work with, guys that are other guitar teachers that are colleagues who know my system. A whole bunch of people can answer your questions, and I will jump in at some point and address the questions as I can fit the time in. But if you want quick answers, go to the forum on my website. There's a ton of guys on there who know what's going on. Trust me, they really do. And post it there, post questions there, whatever. There's a ton of help on there for free, you know. And all these videos on YouTube here are for free. You know, all the PDFs, I got a huge free section. The guys want to subscribe, they get more individual attention. Those are the emails I answer. Those are the people I, videotape back and forth with. So, it's pure and simple. It's a subscription, service. So there's a sign-up page on my website if you guys want to do that. There's ebooks now available on the website. You download the ebook. There's a pentatonic ebook, which comes with links to each chapter as a key. So there's 15 chapters, and there's 15 videos that go. There's a video that goes with each chapter. So, the ebook's, I think, $20, and it's like, it's a 108 or 9-page ebook with 15 videos that go with it. So it's a pretty good deal, really. I'm not trying to make things very expensive, but still there's a functional cost of overhead. Okay, so with that being said, hope you guys practice a lot more. I want you to practice a ton more. I mean, you got winter break coming up, so dig in hard, man. And you got to really understand, to be a pro, you got to act like a pro. You just really got to practice a lot. You got to dig in like tremendous amount of hours. And there's no other way. All these fake websites that advertise all this crap, just toss them, man. All my stuff's free. You guys know the context. You guys know the content. You know the value of it. I'll never, ever, ever steer you guys wrong. I can't do everything for free, but for the most part, all the free stuff will get you where you want to go. If you want to enhance it and put some more polish on it, you can subscribe. I really appreciate it if you do. I try to keep it cheap, but, there's all kinds of overhead. I was just telling one student who was asking me about my prices on my lessons, and I said, well, my electric bill is probably way more than yours, dude. I've got this huge studio with like 65,000 amps and recording equipment and, video equipment, lighting, everything, man. So, anyway, Pepper Brown over and out for now.